Yesterday we talked about converting imperial units. Yesterday we talked about converting metric units. The day before that, we talked about converting imperial units. Now we're going to talk about how to convert between metric and imperial units. There's a few things you're going to have to write down. Our example says that we need to convert 18 inches to centimeters. Looking at the chart I just had you make, it looks like our unit conversion is 1 inch to 2.54 centimeters. This is what we're going to use to do our conversion. So just like we did yesterday, we're going to write our original value here, 18 inches over 1. Okay, and then because it's a unit conversion, we make it a multiplication problem. Our next step is to use the unit conversion to somehow cancel out inches and make it turn into centimeters. When we do that, we look at our unit conversion and we see that right now, inches is on the top. But because inches is on the top here, we want inches to be on the bottom down here so that it will cancel out and leave us with centimeters. So using this unit conversion, we start filling in our values. 2.54 centimeters is the same thing as saying 1 inch. Now, looking at this, we have the same units on the top and the bottom. So we can go ahead and cancel those out, leaving us only with our target units, centimeters. Our new problem is 18 times 2.54 centimeters. When we multiply that out, we get 45.72 centimeters. So now we know 18 inches is the same thing as 45.72 centimeters. Our next example asks us to convert 12 grams to ounces. Again, let's look back at that chart. Our unit conversion for grams and ounces is given as follows. 1 ounce is the same as 28.35 grams. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my original value, 12 grams, and write it again over 1. 12 grams over 1. And because it's unit conversion, I make it a multiplication problem. Over here, I'm going to write my unit conversion. My target is to convert it into ounces, and I want to get rid of grams, which means that if I have grams on the top here, it needs to be on the bottom here. My unit conversion already has grams on the bottom, so I can just go ahead and fill in my value. Now I see that because I have grams on the top and on the bottom, they cancel out and leave me with 12 times 1 over 1 times 28.35 grams. Because grams have canceled out, my unit is left over as ounces, or abbreviated as OZ. This can simplify to 12 divided by 28.35, because anything times 1 stays the same. I will then get 0.423 ounces. So I know that 12 grams is the same thing as saying 0.423 ounces.